Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and I made another ray tracing demo. Now, sorry for the lag, I'm getting like 3 FPS in the ray tracing demo, but as you can tell, I'm working on textures on the floor right there. And they're doing pretty well. And as you can tell, it might look a bit weird, but there's lots of fog. Now, I still haven't really worked on the actual lighting yet. I'm working on a bouncing system where the light rays do bounce anyways. It's like fake volumetrics. So it only calculates the volumetrics if you're actually under the sun or under the light. So when you're out here, it looks foggy in the shadows, but when you go in, it's not foggy. But still, it's quite foggy out there. It is kind of foggy, you can still see the fog, but it's extremely foggy out there. This is to simulate volumetrics. It's not real volumetrics though, which is why the this does not actually cast any fog right there. So I'm still working on the volumetrics. They are doing a lot better. But the character is much more foggy under here. Let me actually update that. So if I go into my code, now if instance, let's do reflection. So cast ray. But if ray instance name equals light, then alright, do that. Alright, so I got some stuff. Ray instance dot color. I'm gonna set that there. Now you're probably like, oh wow, that's a ton of math. You must be a genius. No, I spent a couple of hours working on this math, so I'm not a genius. Please don't call me a genius. But basically, there's a volume density variable out there, okay? Volume density variable right here. The higher it is, the more foggy it gets. And basically, wait, let me find it, I lost it. So basically, if I find it, I completely lost it. It divides it by volume divider. So basically it times it. So it's volume density times whatever number this spits out. So the distance is basically the distance that the distance of the position away. It's really hard to explain, I'm very sorry. So the distance basically is how far away the ray hit from the actual camera. And it divides it by the volume divider variable up here, which creates this really nice fog effect. So the farther it is away, the more foggy it gets. So the volume divider's at 10. Now let's go and test out the new lighting and hope that's good. Alright, so if you go into the light, the shadows become foggy with the light and stuff. I think that looks pretty good. So, basically all I'm trying to replicate is volumetrics. I'm not very good at making them, so if I open up Blender in here, and here, there's a setting called volumetrics, so let me set up some nodes. Uh-oh. yeah, volumes. Now let's just save it as that. Save. Now, if I go into here, I'm gonna make a variable called volumetrics. I'm gonna go into my node group, or the group of nodes in here, whatever. And I'm going to add a node called volume scatter. This is not a Blender tutorial, and I'm trying my best not to make it one. But let's set the density to 0.25. Now we have like a cool cloud effect. Why does it do that? So if we set up a point light, okay, this is getting weird. I guess I'm gonna reassign that. Never mind, I'll just set the road value as volume scatter. This is basically volumetrics. So you have a point light, and it gets really foggy where the point light is. Does that make sense? It's like it has some really nice fog effect. You can also like make it less foggy the higher the density value is. Or the higher the density value is, the more foggy it gets. And that's what I'm trying to replicate there, if you were wondering. It's doing okay, I guess, but it does create this really nice effect. Anyways, if we leave Blender, if we go back in here, I want to show you a high resolution image. Set that value to 4. Basically, I've been doing a lot of math, and I'm pretty bad at math. So it's kind of hard. So my computer just rendered this really high resolution image. And you can tell like the shadows and stuff. And the reflections. And it's in very high detail. So let me actually put the volumetrics down to 0.8085. The script is almost done. I'm going to make a video about releasing it. But this is just a demo. And this video is quite long already, so let's go and do this one last render. Here's a comparison. Sorry if it looks like it gets zoomed in. The character is just built differently. But yeah, I am working on textures. Hopefully I can get textures done, and bye.